So you are aware that the biggest festival of democracy is undergoing in India.
Yes.
So as an NRI, how do you see at this scenario, especially when the election fight is getting bitter and bitter?
So first, I am just truly amazed that over several hundred million voters vote in the biggest, elections in the world. It always amazes me that the logistics, the number of volunteers that are involved, and the process of electing representatives is mind-boggling. And that too in several phases and spread over a month in the heat of the summer, with terrains that are in the mountains to deserts to to the northeast.
True.
It's truly amazing how India is able to pull this off. So the elections, we'll see, how what comes out as a result. But looks like BJP is the party that's going to come back into power.
So you are anticipating BJP's victory.
Yes,
But they have given the slogan, "Is Bharat 400 par." So do you think is it achievable?
I don't think they'll get 400, and I hope they don't get 400. Because in a good democracy, you also need a decent opposition.
Counter check is also required.
Counter check is important. And getting 400 gives this government, particularly the BJP government, this will be the third term. It'll be like a blank check. And that's not good for democracy.
Okay. So what do you think that Modi, what factor contributes to the Modi's victory, the likely victory?
So over the last two terms, I think what Modi has done is he has lifted general upliftment of India, both infrastructure, economy, people's lives. He has made a huge difference. The UPI was a big success. India jumped from a cash-based society to almost cashless.
Okay.
That eliminated all the middlemen. And opening all those bank accounts for every single person. It also gives them, it boosts the savings rate for India. It also puts that money to good use rather than, having it in somebody's house under the mattress. And I think those are a few things that just stand out.
So, but what do you think of the opposition alliances in India? Because there is an India front formed by all opposition leaders, opposition parties. So are they capable of leading the country? What are your views?
Not at this point. I think Modi has done a pretty good job of selling India, selling his vision. He has delivered on many of his promises. But the real concern would be that who after Modi? At some point he has to retire or, retire from politics. I don't think there is any viable candidate even within BJP at this point who has his vision, who has his ability to market, sell, because it is, how you convince people. And I don't think there is anybody else who can do that. And the opposition at this time I think that they are demoralized and they haven't gotten their act together.
Okay. But after the results, what do you expect? What kind of initiatives government should take? What kind of reforms should be undertaken?
I don't know. I don't know what else they can tackle. But one of the things that would be dear to me is to general upliftment of society. A lot of the poor people. There is still a huge gap between the rich and the poor in India. Even though the poor have come up, but the rich have gotten richer.
Okay.
They have to implement some, so the universal health care would be of great importance. Given the advances in medicine, people are living longer. And without, that coverage in India, it's going to be hard.
Again, unemployment is going to be a big issue. Even today, the rate of unemployment is quite bigger. So, what do you think? What should be there on this front?
So the challenge for India is really, do you want to be more like a capitalistic society, or are you going to be a social? Because if you're social, then you can, give grants and financial aid to to a large section of population that are below the poverty line.
Mm-hmm.
But if you truly believe in, free market, you can't.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's a challenge, and it's a difficult balancing act for any government in India.
So they have to tackle this issue on the priority basis.
They have to tackle that, and I don't have any specific ideas, but I would be curious to see what the new government would propose.
So thank you so much for your views.
Thank you very much.